How do you give an estimate on site, easily invoice, and get paid instantly through project to payment? Today, I'm giving you the walkthrough of a software that I use to be able to do all those things, and it's project to payment. You're watching HVAC Tips for Technicians. This is Taddy Digest. I'm Tad. Let's get started. For this customer, they need an outdoor fan motor replacement. The great thing about project to payment is it has my price book already built in. So putting together a quote is going to take less than 30 seconds. Project to payment can be used with Apple or Android. You can use your phone, your tablet, your iPad. Now let's go ahead and log in. So click the project to payment app. This is what it looks like. First screen that's going to come up is the projects and estimates screen. You're going to be able to see your active projects, your project estimates, or your project request. To make an estimate or create one, click the action button. Top right-hand corner, we're going to create an estimate or a project. So we're going to create our estimate. We're going to put our estimate name. Fan motor. That's my estimate name. Select customer. We're going to push one Tad. We've created our customer. Now their address is already in there because this was a pre-existing client. This is actually a demo account, so you can't see any of my clients. But if you have to add a new client, it doesn't take very long, but you have all your existing clients to choose from, which is really nice if you're doing an estimate for an existing client. So that's great. Now, do we want to schedule for this? Is this going to be done today, tomorrow, or next week? We can put that in. Then we're going to add our line items. Right here where it says add items, we can choose from our existing library, or we can create a new item. Say this is something brand new that we've never done before. I'm going to select from library. Then we're going to add our fan motor without bracket or with bracket. I'm going to say fan motor, no bracket, 265. Then we're going to add our service calls. This service call for during the day or after hours. This is during the day, service call. Then we're going to add labor if we want to add labor. There's labor on here, and here's my labor rate. I'm not going to be adding any labor. So let's add our estimate. Now we've got our customer name, our estimate name. We've got our project address. We've got all of our line items added, and then we're going to hit next step. So next step, are we going to choose to have a down payment? Click yes, set your percentage. I'm going to say no. Then we can have a customized message to be able to send to that customer, like, thank you so much for choosing us, or here is your proposal. Something like that. Let me know if you have any questions. Then we're going to enter their email. So we're going to add our customer's email. We've already got it in there. We're going to create our estimate. Click. Now our estimate's been successfully created and it's been sent to our customer. So that's really nice. And then you can see at the top it says total $359. Estimate name is fan motor. Project status, estimate. Approval status, pending. So looks like it hasn't been approved yet. You can update the project if you want, but we just sent an estimate and it didn't take a minute. Now, I sent the email to myself so you could see what it looks like when the customer gets that estimate. So we're going to view that estimate. We're going to see what it looks like. And here's what it looks like. You can add your logo for your business, and then it has down here where they can download it as a PDF. And then it actually has the customized message. Here's your proposal, nothing elaborate, and then approve estimate. So I'm actually going to hit approve. So we're going to see what happens. Success, estimate approved. Now the customers approved our project. We were able to use the calendar feature to schedule that project. Now it's time to complete the project and then bill the customer. So we've pulled up the project here. Approval status says approved. Now we're going to click the two bars, top right-hand corner, and click Complete Project. Once we click that button, it's going to remind us that, hey, you need to create an invoice. Why? Because you got to get paid. So it says, this project has an outstanding balance of $359. Completed projects can be reactivated at any time. So we can create an invoice or complete without invoicing. Create invoice. So now we click Create Invoice. It shows us our line items and what's due. And then it says you can send this for payment, right? Take the payment now, which is great. We can go ahead and get the customer's credit card, go ahead and get paid, or it says record cash, check, or other payment. So if they pay with cash or check, you can enter that. So that's great for your records, right? Or collect later. We don't want to collect later, got to collect your money. So send for payment. Then we can put an invoice message. We can input a customized message like, thank you so much, really appreciate the work, all the work has been completed. Now I'm going to click send invoice. So send invoice. Here we go, here we go. All right, almost there. All right, invoice has been sent. Let's check out the customer's invoice and go ahead and get paid. So as you can see, we got our logo at the top. It says invoice date, due date, project. It was fan motor, total $359. We've got our card or e-check information, so our payment method right there. They can enter their card and then click pay right there on the spot. So that's great because then we can just go on to the next job. We finished, we got paid, success, invoice paid, and they can then download as a PDF. Here's the receipt that our customer got, and there's a section that links to your Google page reviews. So it's an easy way for your customer to leave you a nice review. Also, you can customize this by adding an email for feedback. So if the customer didn't have a good experience, then they can personally email you back instead of leaving a bad review. So that's it. I barely scratched the surface on what project to payment can actually do, but it does save you time. And if you're using paper, this is just a great way for you to keep up with everything. And it's only 20 bucks a month. So it's basically the most affordable CRM for your business right now. And that's the reason I use it. If you need a good software for your business and you want a discount, you can actually get 50% off for the first 6 months using discount code Taddy Digest. I put the link in the description for project to payment and also put the discount code down there. So go check it out. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and smash that bell. Ding, so you know what I'm doing. You want more videos like this? Go check out my playlist, HVAC Tips for Technicians. I've got hundreds of videos of live experience as a technician in the field to help you be a better technician. You've been watching HVAC Tips for Technicians. This is Taddy Digest. I'm Tad, and I'll keep you cool if you let me.